reload. Spanish captains see their flagship explode from below with no warning and no enemy in sight. Some scream about sea monsters, others fall to their knees in prayer. A few of the smarter ones just start sailing in the opposite direction. The sub systematically targets the largest and loudest of the fleet, command ships and troop transports. Every 3 minutes, another torpedo launches, and every 3 minutes, another Spanish ship ceases to exist. It's tough to even call a battle. Within an hour, 15 major Spanish warships are gone, wiped off the face of the planet. Thousands of men who woke up expecting to conquer England are now asking their ancestors if they know what happened. The surviving Spanish try everything. They fire cannons randomly into the water. In other words, throwing rocks at a ghost. Some drop barrels of gunpowder overboard, hoping to hit whatever demons lurk below. One desperate captain orders his men to stab the ocean with pikes. It goes about as well as you'd expect. The Armada's famous crescent formation collapses faster than New Year's resolutions. Ships collide trying to flee. Captains order full sail north, south, anywhere but here. The most disciplined naval force in the world becomes a panicked mob. But even time-traveling death machines have limits. The Seawolf carries 50 weapons, not 130. After expending 30 torpedoes to sink the Armada's core, it has to get selective. The crew targets ammunition ships, creating spectacular fireworks as powder magazines detonate. By noon, what started as an invasion becomes a rout. Spanish ships scatter to every point on the compass. Some make for the Netherlands, others for France. Most just want to go home and pretend this never happened. The submarine shadows the largest group fleeing north, occasionally launching a torpedo just to remind them the ocean hates them now. Spanish morale shatters. When sunset arrives, the Spanish Armada as a fighting force no longer exists. 30 ships are confirmed sunk. Another 20 are on their way, and the rest are running for their lives. The channel is littered with wreckage, barrels, and many very confused or very dead sailors. Spanish survivors who make it home tell wild tales of explosions from below, invisible demons, and England's pact with the devil himself. The Inquisition very possibly tries switching to Satanism to make a pact of their very own. Put simply, they won't ever know what hit them. Spain never attempts another major invasion of England, not because they can't build more ships, but because sailors literally refuse to enter English waters. The haunted channel becomes a permanent psychological barrier. King Philip II dies convinced God abandoned Spain, and the devil is in cahoots with Protestant England. The Pope issues several bulls condemning whatever infernal weapon the English used, which is awkward since the Armada was destroyed before England heard they were on their way. England's naval reputation skyrockets without firing a shot, and the British Empire gets a 400-year head start on ruling the waves. The Seawolf, having deleted the Spanish Navy, likely with a few remaining torpedoes, could theoretically visit Spain and introduce the empire to democracy. But that's a different timeline. In our scenario, one submarine accomplished more in 8 hours than the entire 16th century. The Spanish Armada didn't just lose. It went extinct and left a trail of PTSD in its wake. If you're curious about what would happen if a modern tank fought at Gettysburg, check out the video on the screen now. And if you're curious what would happen if a Navy SEAL fought in the Colosseum, subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching.